What's up guys? In the last video, I tested 5 different 8-ball breaks and that video blew up. You dropped a ton of comments on your favorite break styles. So today, I'm gonna be testing breaks from you to see which one actually performs the best. We're gonna be tracking how many balls I actually make, how many scratches I do, overall spread, the amount of clusters we see, and the next shot potential. I've played in 8 leagues and 14 tournaments over just the last 4 years. So today, let's see if any of your breaks can top mine. Starting with the wildest one I've ever heard of, let's go ahead and go on to the first break. This one we're gonna call the BCA 4th ball. Okay, this first break comes from our friend Dustin Cobb. He said, in BCA, you're allowed to hit the 4th ball down and hit it with high left English, just below where the 3rd and 4th ball connect, so like right here. So he also mentioned that we're gonna go ahead and set up as if it is a second ball break. My second ball break can be a ball's width from the rail on the head string itself. We're gonna send it straight to this 11, and I assume the cue ball would automatically go into that corner, but I could be wrong. It might just straight out, but let's go ahead and see if we can see how this one performs, see what we can get done. So after 5 break attempts so far, I have scratched once, I've made 2 balls, and there's definitely not a whole lot of spread up table. It does seem like there just seems to be at least a couple of clusters here and there as well. It's nice if I'm trying to make a ball, but not get another shot, I guess. Let's give it another 5 attempts. So after 10 breaks, I did feel like the harder I hit it with top left, the more of a spread I was able to get at the end. I did make one that I wasn't expecting to. There were a lot of close calls. I did scratch twice. Spreads are okay. Like this right here is okay, but overall better than I was expecting. With that one being said and done, let's go ahead and move on to the second break, where we're gonna call this one the Finesse Break. Okay, I lied, I'm sorry. This one we're actually gonna go for the 9-ball break. I have a friend that I play with in a pool league. He does this one. I think I got like 3 or 4 mentions of the same break, just different way of wording it. The cue ball is gonna be in the same spot as the second ball break. This one was commented by Philip. He said, the second ball break is from the side rail, but I'm talking about using the same location to break directly at the head ball, not the second ball. And I actually had Eli, who's my pool league teammate friend, he told me to aim essentially at the 15. Let's go ahead and get started with this one. After 5 racks, I've made a lot of balls. I don't even know, more than I've been expecting. If you can work with the little bit of balls here and here after the break, I think you're gonna be in a really good spot. So I think you can definitely capitalize really well on this break, mainly on the spread and having multiple opportunities for like 2 or 3 balls to go in at a time. Very pleased with it so far. That was a great finish. I was able to make 3 on the last rack. Cue ball's down here though, and there's definitely tight quarters. Overall, very pleased with this break. I think I actually made more balls on these breaks than I did in the last video on Unk's break. I'm excited to do the math on that one and see if that is actually true. Very pleased with this so far. We're gonna go ahead and move on to break number 3, and we're gonna call this one the Finesse Break. For the Finesse Break, this one just kind of has an interesting name. It's Ebbit TV. He said another second ball break is to move the ball in a full diamond in instead of just a cue ball width. This is more of a finesse break. You need to be more accurate as the ball is thinner and more draw on the cue ball. We're gonna go to the first diamond on the right side of the rack, or left side for you guys. We're still gonna hit the 9 ball here as much as we can, but we're gonna put as much bottom spin as possible to kind of avoid this scratch, I'm assuming. I guess it's gonna be kind of cool, right? Let's go ahead and move on to this one. after 5 breaks, this one definitely seems to be harder. It seems like a really good break when I actually hit it correctly. This is not an easy break. That's why it's called a finesse break. If I can hit the 9 like I'm supposed to without clipping the 1, it does seem to have really good results by either making a few or just overall having a good spread. That cue ball does seem to be inconsistent, probably because I was hitting the 1 a couple times. Let's go ahead and move on to number 4. This one comes from a friend named Anthony Keller. Try the 4th break. The last video, that was the double time break. Try the 4th break with cue ball on the corner of the headline and first diamond on the foot, but cut the head ball into the opposite lower pocket like a spot shot, but I'm assuming that's stop shot. This is the shot I see a lot of professionals do in their tournaments. Head ball should go into the opposite side pocket, and you might make a ball in the corner close to where your shot started. We are going to move over to the left side for this break. This head ball should actually go into this side pocket, and this 15 should bounce off that rail, and it might even come down to this corner pocket where I'm shooting. So after 5 racks, this one's definitely interesting. I do like how consistent the 1 ball does go up here. And I also like how consistent this 9 ball is going down to that corner. What I don't like is the amount of balls over in this section. Let's go ahead and give it a couple more tries and see if anything will change. So after 10 breaks, the 1 and the 9 did bounce over to this general corner again, which I really do like the consistency of that part. I think it's still a good break. The spreads aren't amazing. Let's go ahead and move on to our last break, number 5. Break number 5 is going to be called the right side double time. This one actually is tribute to an old break that I used to do where I would set up on this side and shoot the head ball, bounce the cue ball off the rail, and then back into it. Somebody commented wanting me to go ahead and do it a different way on the right side, hit the head ball, and then see if I can make it come back into the rack, which is an interesting concept. I'm excited to see if it'll work. Let's go ahead and move on right to it. So we have it set up here. The cue ball is going to go ahead and be like a half diamond of the foot and then a 1.5 diamonds up. We're going to go and hit the head ball on the right side. I'm probably still going to do left English. I'm going to have to work with the English and see how I can get it to bounce off the rail and then go back in. Something did not go right there. I did it again, so we're not gonna hit it as hard. I made one. The cue ball typed a funny number. How in the world did that even happen? I think there's there's too much risk. I have scratched and almost broke my laptop screen. I do see a lot of potential balls almost going in. I feel like I might have originally thought you're gonna hit a lot more right of the 1. Bam! Once I was able to dial in where I'm hitting the contact ball, as well as just putting like middle left onto the cue ball itself, I was able to get a lot better results. Let's go ahead and move on to the rankings and the key metrics. Again, the key metrics we're gonna look into are gonna be balls made, overall spread, scratches, clusters, as well as next shot potential. All right, guys, I have looked over all 5 breaks, looked at each one, and have found the key metrics for each one. First off, why does it keep doing that? To start with, my number 1, my favorite, that I'm actually surprised it's beaten the Unk break from the last style or from the last video, the 9 ball break. We made 11 balls out of those 10 tries, only scratched 1 time. There was a good spread, 4 out of 5 clusters, and then a very easy next ball. Number 2 is a close second. That's gonna be the double time break. This one had 10 balls made, 2 scratches. Again, 4 out of 5 clusters, good spread overall. and an easy next ball based on where the cue ball was positioned. Number 3, again, a very close third to second, is a stop shot break. This one still also had 10 balls and there was 0 scratches. Both of those should push it up to second, but the reason it doesn't is because it was only an okay spread, more often more clusters, and it's a doable next shot. Number 4 is the finesse break. I really like this one. This one was pretty cool to see. This one we made 7 balls, only scratched once, which was really good. There's a good overall spread, barely any clusters, and a very easy next shot. Number 5 is gonna be the BCA 4th ball break. It started off really good. If I'm not mistaken, I made I think I made those 3 balls in the first couple of breaks. For what I was imagining was going to be a scratch every time. It did come out with an okay spread. Better than I thought, by hitting the 4th ball. It was a doable next ball. I did scratch twice. The reason this one's in 5th, mainly because of how little balls I was able to make consistently. That's what I got for you guys for this video. Tell me what you guys think and if one of those rankings should actually be different. If you guys really like this video, make sure to go check out my last one over here, where I go on a more in-depth break style of just breaks that I was interested in testing myself. But thank you guys so much for leaving your favorite breaks in the comments of that last video. And make sure you guys give this video a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want more pool content. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Trent on the Break. Low-key almost scratched, but I did make yet another one.